So I went to Cannabis NB the other day, and I think they should change their name to Cannabis Empty.
This is United Aholes, a video cast discussing cultural topics with no filter.
Welcome back to Area 41, Randy's favorite place on the internet. Today we're talking about
Cannabis NB, or based on my first initial visit and all my interactions with them online, they should be entitled, I think, Cannabis Empty. Because here's the thing, they're brand new basically. And when every business starts up brand new, and not just a business, but if a known entity opens up a new branch somewhere, they have it fully stocked and they're ready to rock and roll and go. It's been my experience all through my life. So Cannabis NB opens, and already in their early stages, they've had to basically remain closed because they haven't been able to have any products, or they've sold out. I know when I went up there, I was looking for a particular product that they had been sold out for over a month, and it's been 2 weeks later and they're still sold out. And, you know, I'm reading articles on the online in the internet, you know, coming out in their defense, you know, saying, well, it's hard to grow marijuana. Well, based on my life experience, no, it isn't. I've encountered numerous people that, you know, had it in their bathrooms, had it in their living room, had it in their backyard. You know,
I grow it with my corn.
Yeah, exactly.
Everywhere I go.
But, you know, it's just, to me, it probably comes down to poor planning. I mean, and don't get me wrong, people are going to look, you know, when they hear that statement and go, well, you know, maybe you should give up the weed or whatever. I didn't go to Cannabis NB for marijuana. I went for the CBD oil.
I was going to say
with zero THC with no THC.
TCB,
because it's proven now that it does have some wonderful health benefits, which I desperately need. Mm-hmm. But while I was there,
stronger erections.
Here's hoping.
He doesn't
Here's hoping.
He doesn't need any more stronger erections.
I want to go from rock hard to blue steel, attached with the scratches. I found out some interesting information, and that their supplier, and I won't say when I was there, or who waited on me, but they basically let slip that when it comes to certain products in the store that do have health benefits, they've been told that their suppliers are going to look after the medical community first, and Cannabis NB is an afterthought.
Because it's recreational,
yeah.
or so they're seeing.
So they're basically, we were told that we're just going to get whatever they have left over if they have it.
Okay, so
this is a $22 billion a year industry in the U.S. for CBD oil.
Why am I seeing online sites in Canada where you can order this stuff?
Because you can order it online. That's what Ken's not saying.
But different than Cannabis NB though. Like there's, I don't want to
in Ontario, for example,
they're sold out even online.
Are they?
Yeah,
they don't have stores like in places like say Ontario. I have some family that went in to try to get some oil or look for it locally. They couldn't get it; they had to do it online. Same with the actual flowers or weed.
But that's a provincial. Is that a government
it's by
run
provincial.
deal?
I think it's by provinces.
But there's other ones, right?
You could buy weed online prior to it being legalized.
Yeah.
And you still can buy it from those same sources.
And I'm seeing some CBD products, not many. I do notice that there was one site I was on that had no oils whatsoever. I'm like, what? Okay, I guess that's not their thing. They were more about edibles and whatnot. But they seem to have lots of stock. So where's the disconnect for the government place not having it? That's what I'm wondering. Because if it's out there for other companies to sell, why isn't Cannabis NB part of that? Or do they have certain suppliers they rely on?
It's probably come down to certain suppliers who actually can't supply.
they may have to branch
You know?
out and buy from other places.
That is what
Or
they're
that?
doing. They're getting a new
Okay.
supplier that can supply the CBD
Yeah, because there's big
outside of
corporations
the.
growing this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometime in May, maybe. That's
Maybe.
what that's yeah. I don't know. But every day I check their
It's an order.
website.
It's in.
Every day I check their website. And I click on the product that I'm looking for and it says sold out. I click on the card anyway, and when it comes up, it still says sold out. And the link to actually add to cart so that, you know, you could have like a back order system or whatever. Like, okay, we've got some product in now. Let's start filling the back orders. That's dead. You can't even actually like back order it.
Okay.
Whatever.
Could you possibly go to your doctor and say, this product is helping me with this issue, and get a prescription for it and get it from a different supplier that is, because you said that they're looking after the medical community first. Could you do a different route to get there?
Well, I thought about that, going to see my actual doctor and talking about that, to see what other avenues,
Yeah.
you know, there are for that.
Because,
I just thought this would be an easy and efficient way,
yeah.
because I have a friend of mine whose wife is on the product, and he says it's basically increased her mobility by 90%.
Yeah, I've heard some really, really good things about CBD oil for a lot of different conditions.
I think what you're saying though comes down to the individual doctor, because I had gone to my doctor to ask about medical cannabis, and he was very like he wasn't willing to give like. I don't think it's as easy as saying
There's not enough
this helps
known.
me. I need this. Can you like?
Was it prior to it being legal?
It is prior. It was prior to legalization.
I'm wondering if that's-
Doc, I need to get high.
Dude.
It was your, the conversation started wrong.
I went to the Perth store probably about 3 weeks ago, and the lady there, she was talking about, you know, supply and stuff, because we were asking, you know, how's the product going? And I have no problem walking into the store and getting what I need, you know, which is just the, you know, stuff I would smoke. But the oils were not there.
And
They're out because when they do get a shipment in, they're gone right away.
Yeah.
You know,
We-
the
we
supply
were
that they
there-
do get, it's gone.
We were there
you know?
the week that they opened, not the very day, but we were there that Saturday. And the same thing, anything that we were interested at all, which was the CBD oil for anxiety and whatnot, the lady's like, yeah, we're completely out of this, and we're completely out of this, and we're completely this. So my only trip there, same thing. Anything that we would be interested in was gone.
Yeah.
So we haven't been back, and I've looked at these online sites going, well, maybe I should just order from home and not bother calling like you had recently. Hey, have you got my stuff? Because I'm not driving all the way there.
I did, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did actually call before I initially made my first trip.
Yeah.
I did eventually go with Josh, actually, just to check it out and see, maybe get lucky, and they did have some.
Yeah.
Maybe there was a disconnect with the website versus the actual store, but there wasn't. But I called, and the guy that was on the phone was his whole. When I say Eeyore, does everybody know who I'm talking about? Like, oh boy. It was kind of like, he sounded like, this is my 150th call today, and we don't have any product then, and we don't have any product now, and somebody shoot me. I hate my job. I hate my fucking life. And
Were you talking to me?
no.
Oh, okay. Fucking.
Speaking of you,
When you talk about cannabis,
he was just like, growing pains, you know.
the sales pitch immediately comes on as soon as you walk in the door, though. Are you interested in the sativa or the indica? Do you like this?
Is this the first time you've come?
Clue what I want. I do know what I want. I just want a nice, peaceful calm. That's it. Direct me to that product.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's indica, sativa, if it's THC this or CBD that. Just give me something.
but they all have different levels of shit in them, right?
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
That's fertilizer at that point.
Oh, shit. That's what I've been smoking. That doesn't work.
And I don't know anything about that stuff.
And that's the thing with
And
me.
it's
I've been
so
asking
overwhelming.
people like I was grilling Josh one night, like, what about this? What about that?
Yeah.
Old man Ryan goes, you should go to Cannabis NB and ask them these questions. He's not wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Walk in.
wrong.
Here's what I know about marijuana.
Yeah.
It can all be expressed by a song called Hits from the Bong by Cypress Hill. Click, I want to get high.
Puff the magic dragon.
Oh,
So cannabis empty.
cannabis empty.
Are we
You know?
are we going to come back to this later on after cannabis is cannabis fully? And we're going to extol the virtues of Cannabis NB and how it's so wonderful.
I'm going to give them to May. I'll give them to May.
Are we ever going to use any of their products here on the show? Any of us?
I already have. I mean,
He's under the influence right now.
no.
There's
God
one.
damn it.
I will not.
Fucking
I
already
will not
have.
because I have to drive.
Shit.
Okay.
I will not.
What if we get you a taxi?
With a taxi, maybe? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ken?
I'll only use the CBD oil with 0 THC.
I thought that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
No,
Right.
probably not.
No? No?
No.
No? You give me a taxi, I'll get high as fuck.
All right. I'm in.
What do you think, Ryan?
But
Why do you think their shelves are empty? Like,
I don't think they had enough research into the demand. Let's face it.
it's kind of like, who knew marijuana once it was legalized would be so popular?
That's true though, because half the population says no, we don't want marijuana in here. That shouldn't be legal. And then as soon as it was legal, they're all in the store.
I was just going to say that. Like, once you kind of reveal that you do smoke weed or do whatever, eat it or however you ingest it, everybody's like, oh my God, yeah. It's like an old friend.
Yeah.
And I haven't been doing it. I've only, been on it for maybe like 2 or 3 months, and I enjoy it once or twice a week. And it's my alternative for booze. I get off booze.
That's actually where I'm looking to get.
So I had to get off booze because it was going to destroy me. And this here is great. Makes
Same
you happy,
story,
you don't
different
get mad,
reasons, but yeah.
I'm glad it's there. I'm glad Cannabis NB is there.
Oh, me too.
I don't want to be driving
Let's
in my
step out
car
of the
with a
friggin' dark
stash and
ages.
wonder if the cops are going to pull me over. If I get
And
this.
I have absolutely nothing against marijuana. Hey, you want to smoke it? Cool. If you don't, cool.
Oh yeah, no. I'm
Yeah.
I don't hold it
Negative
against
stigma
anybody one
here.
way or the other. Yeah, it's the same as alcohol now. It's completely legal.
Oh,
If
yeah.
if you drink, you drink. If you smoke, you smoke.
Judge
if you don't
me if
do
you
either,
will. You know, I
if
don't
you don't
care.
do either one, then because there's just as many people out there that would look down on you for drinking alcohol that's
Absolutely.
been legal for years,
Yeah.
as they would. So, but those people are assholes. The different kind of asshole. The
It's a
shitty kind.
It's a hypocrite.
I'll say this.
I'm thankful for Cannabis NB because I fucking hate hanging out with guys. Like,
Clearly,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, pass me that thing, man.
I'll say this for Cannabis NB is that it has opened my eyes about the medical benefits of the products that they have. Because when it first came to light, I wasn't really a big fan of them having a store or whatever, because I know people that smoke, and I'm not going to like point your finger if you do, but I just didn't really, because I deal with them somewhat on a daily basis, and I didn't want to basically have this a constant thing in the store where can I help you?
Wow,
you know what I mean?
You've
Like,
really seen a real person on weed that's so accurate.
Yeah.
So,
you know what I mean?
So,
Like,
I'm going to call you out on this end. So you had a thought in your head that everybody that smokes is going to.
because I didn't.
It's going to be
Yeah.
cheap.
You know, because I don't have interaction with the actual.
You didn't understand that.
the smokers that are cool, you know what I mean? Like yeah, I smoke and everything, and I stay at home, and I don't go out in fucking public and make an ass of myself, type of thing.
So you were a bit
That's
of a,
my-
you were a bit of a hypocrite because you sort of saw it as negative. Now that it's legal, you're like, yeah, this stuff's pretty good.
I will admit,
No,
You're-
I'm
oh,
not
reform,
but I'm not
reform.
He
for
is the
no,
reason their storage
But I'm
shelves
not-
are empty.
But I'm not smoking. I'm not smoking the weed or anything like
Not
that. I
yet,
have
you're
no
not.
desire or interest to ever get high.
Oh, not yet. I mean, it's a slippery slope.
And I never will.
It's for today it's CBD
okay,
oil.
here's a question.
So it's true. It is a gateway drug.
He wasn't doing it at all, and now he's doing CBD.
Yes.
Next week when we film, he'll be high as
Zero with zero THC.
What is your concern over the THC content?
Turn the
Why are you?
I just don't want to get high.
Is there a reason, or it's just a matter of
It's just a matter of preference choice.
He's high on life all the time, so why does he need to get any high?
Do I need, like, literally, Josh? You know, in a previous episode,
Think this over.
Randy made a comment about me wanting to fuck Brent's underwear. Do I need to get more fucked up than I already am?
I don't know if you've met someone.
So we're hotboxing Area 41 when?
That's the end. We've got to have 50.